Repetition means text. Hi, this is Aizai. Welcome to the seventh lesson. Let's begin. This one is called repetition with intensity. Intensity means power, concentrated power. Really, is what it means. Of course, repetition means doing something again and again and again and again. So maybe this is the bad news or the good news. I don't know. I don't know. But the truth is, to learn English, to learn any language, to learn any skill, to be a master, you have to have a lot of repetition. And this is something that a lot of people don't like. And go, they go, oh my god, I'm bored. I don't want to listen to this again. I don't want to do this again and again and again. I'll give you a small example. I've recently started talking singing lesson, and every lesson we do the same thing. We do these scales na 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 every single time, every day. Same scales, same exercise, and anyone who wants to get really good at singing and I do want to get good has to do this. You have to repeat. You can't just say, "Oh, I already know this. I did it 10 times, so I'm finished, and let's do something new." Unfortunately, a lot of people have this idea with language learning, or for some reason. Most people understand if you learn a sport, you have to repeat the same basic actions again and again and again. If you want to be great at basketball, you probably know you have to practice dribbling means passing the ball, passing and shooting the ball always again and again and again and again. Michael Jordan practiced these same basic skills from a child until he finished his career. What? Uh, 20 years maybe every day practicing the same skills again and again, and not just practicing with emotion, practicing with power, practicing with energy every day for 20 years or more. We've already mentioned Tiger Woods a lot. Same thing with golf. He practiced the same skills again and again and again and again every single day, years and years and years. So why we are when we are learning English or learning a language, do we say, "Oh, I don't want to study this anymore"? I already know this. I already know the present tense. I already know these words. I already know this grammar. I already know this lesson. What? Maybe you listened to it 7 times, 5 times is not enough. We need a lot of repetition with power, with intensity, your whole life. That's why babies learn so quickly and so well. That's why I'm a master of English and not a master of Spanish. Because every day for 40 years I have been listening to English, the same basic English. When I was 5 years old, I didn't tell my mom, "Mom, I already know the past tense, so stop using it. Let's learn something more difficult now. I'm bored with the past tense." Of course, that's ridiculous, right? I'm still hearing the past tense used correctly constantly every single day of my life, and that's why I can use the past tense without thinking totally effortlessly. Because it's something I hear again and again and again and again, and I have seen I was born until right now, and you need to decide um, that you are going to do this too. So forget this idea of levels. Forget levels. There's no level. You're not an advanced English speaker, and then suddenly, oh, I don't need to worry about the past tense anymore. Oh, I already know the present tense. I'm an advanced speaker. Wow, bullshit. It's not true. You never finish. And in fact, you have to focus on the basic things, the most frequent core, fundamental, important parts of the language. You have to focus on them every day. You never stop. Yes, you start to learn some advanced vocabulary. Yes, you learn some of that great advanced grammar that you always want to learn. But that stuff is just extra. Always the core main focus of your learning must be the fundamentals, the high frequency words, the most common grammar structures, and the basic pronunciation of language. You never stop practicing those. You never stop proving them. Every day you continue to focus on them. Okay, you believe me? Alright, we agree? Alright, good. Well, your next question is probably how. Because the problem with this is that it gets boring, right? And you're like, oh, I don't want to do it again. And this is a problem that everybody has. Everybody who wants to be a master has the same exact problem. I'm sure Michael Jordan at the same time said, I'm sick of shooting free throw throws. Free throw are the basic same shot. All, all basketball players practice them every day for all their life. Probably at some time he decided, oh man, I'm already done this 20,000 times. I don't want to do it again. But then he said, oh, I need to. He realized that he could never stop. How does Tiger Woods keep going? How does he continue to practice the same things every day when he is already a master? It's an emotion problem, right? It's a mental problem. It's not a physical problem. It's easy to do. The problem is we stop wanting to do it. So again, it's a problem of our mentality. It's a problem of our psychology, and we have to learn how to practice with a lot of repetition but continue to feel strong. Continue to have energy and intensity. The strict the secret. We've already talked about some ways to do this. So one way to do this is to manage your emotions, manage your peak states. You get in that peak state. That's why I keep reminding you. Are you smiling? Are you moving? Is your head up? Are you shouted back? Are you breathing deeply? I continue to remind you about this because it's important. I will keep your energy high. I will help you repeat again and again and again without boredom. Boredom. Uh, when your physiology is strong, you get bored less easily. You focus more. You concentrate more. You can do more repetitions. You can repeat more of the same thing. That's great. So that's one of the key things that we've already talked about: managing your emotions, managing your beliefs, which also help. Thinking constantly about what you want in the end, imagining yourself as a successful speaker, all these things are building your energy, and that will help you repeat more often with more energy. But there's one more secret to repeat repetition, and this is something that all masters do and have always done. It's a key point to using repetition with most powerfully. Because if you just repeat and do the same thing, if you did badly, well, then you're teaching yourself to perform badly. If you practice English every day with no energy, repeating, well, you will learn to be bored and tired when you're speaking English, and you don't want that. So here's what you are going to do. First, of course, you are going to get yourself in that peak state again. Always, every time before you listen to English, you're going to manage your body. just physiology. You are going to move, you are going to smile, you are going to change your posture, you are going to breathe, you are you are going to change your emotions, you are going to change your focus, you are going to think about that big goal, all those great benefits to speaking English, and you are going to do your incantations. You are going to say, I'm a great English speaker, or I'm getting better and better with English every day. And now you are feeling great, and you start to repeat. You say, okay, now I'm going to listen to that lesson again, 7 times, 12 times, 20 times, 50 times, 100 times. On the 100th time, how are you going to keep your energy still? Well, you are going to get in that peak state, but you are also going to change your focus. When you repeat, you don't just do the same exact thing. You find small distinctions each time. A distinction is a difference, an important difference, okay? An important difference. So you are going to say the same thing. Maybe you listen to the same lesson, for example, but you, with your mind, are doing something a little different each time, a different distinction each time. What do I mean? Let me give you an example. Let's say you listen to this lesson the first time. The first time you probably want to focus on this understanding.